Hi, I'm Deanna Canaan, and I'm the owner of Canaan CPA. I started the company in 2020. I have a CPA license, and I'm currently growing my company, and that is the reason that I decided to move forward with QX accounting. So I have been in the accounting business and finance business for close to 20 years. And I looked forward to starting my own business this time. So I've been doing that since 2020. A couple years ago, I was approached by Intuit to help expand my business with QX accounting, outsourcing services. So I had an initial meeting, but then decided to keep doing all the work myself. And then it got to a point where my business was growing so much through word of mouth because of the high quality work that I was producing that I couldn't take any more new clients. So then I was reached out to again by QX Accounting, and I decided to give it a try. And so after that, they made me feel very comfortable with the entire onboarding process. There was a lot of support from all different modalities of business. So we had accounting, sales, marketing, and just these customer governance calls that allowed me to feel comfortable to bring on an outsourced full-time or part-time equivalent. And so they have been working with me on a daily basis. We communicate over Slack, over emails, and we do meetings, sometimes even daily. And it feels just as though as I have an employee right, in my neighborhood. So there's no barrier, I feel, between for time wise, because they're always there. There's always someone that's available. When I first started getting onboarded with QX accounting, I was surprised with the amount of support that I received. So not only was the initial salesperson on the call for the first 3 calls to get me accustomed to everyone else on the team, but also that I just developed a relationship with other people on the call. So they are my point of contact. And at first we had meetings every week to discuss how the onboarding process was going, but we were also communicating daily with other team members to make sure that there was a smooth transition technology wise. We even had a technology representative on the first sessions so that we had emails going through quickly and all the connections between my clients that were contracted to work with QX accounting, that everyone was able to access the programs such as LogMeIn and Slack. Even though you're overseas, it just seems as though it ended up being a very seamless process, and all of the connections ended up working very quickly. There was a lot of communication between all of the team members to make sure that I felt comfortable and that we were connecting, we had the right resources connected for my specific needs. So I had sent QX accounting a list of specific qualities that I needed in my FTE, and they were able to connect me with someone that had specific experience, for example, in construction accounting, which tends to be more difficult because of the progress billings. And so the person that they had connected me with has been very knowledgeable, and their manager is there to check the work. So the work is high quality. There are no mistakes. And if anyone feels uncomfortable about or unsure about an answer, they'll reach out to you just to ensure that there won't be any mistakes. So we found that using QX accounting, our books are actually more accurate than using someone who is in the office because of that extra layer of support and supervision. QX accounting has allowed me to focus on higher net worth opportunities. Before, I was feeling overwhelmed with the amount of referrals that I was receiving, and I didn't know if I could take on newer clients, even though I knew they would be the right business fit and would be able to increase my margins. So I was able to outsource some of the work that was lower value to in terms of revenue, such as bookkeeping work. And that freed up time so that my company could focus on doing consulting work that could then grow the business even further and help our clients grow their businesses, because we're not focused on some of the day-to-day transactions. We're focused more on strategy, operations, and just overall trying to help a customer grow their business more profitably and even hire other employees that could help them focus on their businesses instead of focusing on the day-to-day operations. In terms of security and safety, I feel very comfortable because of the safeguards that are in place. So, for example, the emails that there's a specific email address that's used for any of the secure or confidential information that only a manager has access to. And it's provided through that manager, and it's managed. I even saw it and experienced how the passwords or the access was being transacted. And so that made me feel comfortable that confidential information wasn't going out to multiple people, that it was being managed from one source with password protection. In terms of data security, I would rate QX accounting at a level 5. They have showed me and demonstrated that my passwords are being protected and that only one person at a management level has access to my information. I would rate QXAS as a level 5 in terms of recommending to other clients and other colleagues of mine. I have already recommended their services to other clients and have been telling them that I'm using QX accounting, and they're very happy because the work is clean. They are sending out queries almost daily of items that they may be unsure of. And so I feel confident that the books are being done correctly and that being done in a way that produces high quality information and helps business owners learn more about their business, because they're sending queries to show that there are some items that may be misclassified. So they're even catching mistakes of the past. So this high quality service showing that the QXAS has a team, has a network of very experienced individuals who are able to make your business better and have you actually teach you things as well.